Chinnabee Silent Trail and Cheaha Falls are located in Alabama's Cheaha State Park, which in turn is also located within the Talladega National Forest. Later on in this video, I will be showing you some beautiful waterfall videos as well as some underwater scenes that I took by putting my GoPro in the water, so please stay tuned for that. Cheaha Falls is approximately 1.5 hours from Birmingham, Alabama, which is about 75 miles. The trailhead that I found that was closest to Cheaha Falls cost about $3 at the time of this video. If you do park at the closest trailhead, then you're going to go to the left. And the trailhead I did find just by putting Cheaha Falls on the GPS, and it took me straight through there. I use the Apple Maps for anybody who's interested. The trail was built in 1977 by Boy Scouts from the Alabama Institute for the Deaf and the Blind. So therefore, that's the reason why it's called Silent Trail. The trail is moderate in difficulty. It's very easy in some parts, very smooth. In other parts, it does get a bit rocky and very steep. That took me, from the trailhead that I was at, it was only a short hike to Cheaha Falls. I'm guessing it probably took around 15 to 20 minutes. The Chinnabee Silent Trail also passes another waterfall called Devil's Den, and if you go on a little bit further, eventually you will find Lake Chinnabee. According to what I read, the trail was about 7.3 miles. A little disclaimer, I did not hike the entire trail myself, but I had heard that it takes the average person somewhere around 3 hours to hike it. The trail follows a beautiful stream all the way to Cheaha Falls, and one thing I did figure out about the stream is that it's going to be less crowded than the actual fall. There is going to be a lot of people if you do go out to the falls, at least there was when I was there, and I was there in the middle of the week. However, if you want to get in the water and you want a little bit of solitude, except for the occasional hikers, I would recommend that you just break off the trail and go directly into the water for a quick splash. Overall, the water is mostly clear. You can see through it. There are small fish that are visible. The waterfalls are very small as well. You can sit in the waterfalls or sit on top of them. And the only thing I would caution you about is at the swimming hole area or the gorge of the waterfall, the rocks tend to be a bit slippery. In fact, I slipped and actually injured my knee a little bit, but it wasn't too bad on the rocks. So just make sure that you're very mindful of where you step. I do recommend you wear some sort of water shoes, as the rocks can be very uneven and jagged as well. Overall, the area is suitable for families, even families with small children, as long as they're ambulatory and of reasonable physical capability, and also even adults with at least average mobility or better. Parts of the trail are very steep, as I mentioned earlier, and so I just will mention to you, I did see a few older women who slid down parts of the trail on their rear ends. Later on the way back, I also saw other people of various ages and demographics going up all fours over the same spot that I saw the older ladies at earlier. However, majority of the people that I saw on the trail did not seem to have significant issues going up and down the extremely steep parts. I hope you found this video informative and interesting. If you have, I'd appreciate it if you take the time to hit that like button and also subscribe button. It is a lot of work to put these videos together, so I would appreciate any support that you can give me. The rest of the video from here is just going to be some other shots that I took of the stream, as well as the trail and the waterfalls, so please enjoy.